Hello, welcome back to Auto Pop Culture, and today we're going over Liam Payne's first album called LP1. So, this album is okay. Like, it's kind of continues his first time EP where it kind of talks about the relationship between him and Cheryl Cole and how it broke down and everything. He goes into more information. There's not there's nothing personal about it. It's pretty general about how he feels about it, but never really talks directly about it. But he continues it. I love him. I think he's a great guy as a person, and his songs individually were really nice. I feel like the downside I don't know what happened between the time between his album coming out and the time where he was starting to do his singles, but something mingled around to where I guess he had to push his album further back or something like that, because it's just like the songs that are happening in here have some different ones, but they're not as good as the earlier ones. So for example, the first song it starts off with is Stack It Up with a boogie with the hood, and I like the song ish if Same Old Love by Selena Gomez didn't come out before it. I just feel like that's another thing, like that, Havana, and a lot of others, like a couple other songs kind of went that direction of like Same Old Love, and that do 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 do, and his is do 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 do. It sounds the same way, like the bass sound or the bass, it just sounds the same, but other than that, like going to like when he talks about his relationship, it definitely shows more like rounded like music, and I feel like if you're gonna go that direction, go that direction. Just go all the way for it. Make it a complete breakup album. But he doesn't really completely does that. He kind of says his parts. So like the ones that actually talk about talks ish about his relationships are based off of it is Remember, Heart Meets Break, Tell Your Friends, Say It All, and then the last song, which is All I Want for Christmas. And I feel like those songs did have some nice like messaging behind it. Like it seems like his heart is still breaking over that idea. With that said, I just felt like it was one part of the album, and then it kind of goes into pieces of it, which is the other parts is more what I kind of like Hips Don't Lie. I really like that song. It's one of my top songs off the album. I feel like that one has more of the R&B direction. I feel like that's what he's doing. I feel like he actually fits in a weird little spot where he's not Zayn R&B, but he's not entirely pop either. He's like that middle R&B-ish poppy, while at the same time he's very likable in the EDM direction, so he kind of grabs some of that too. And I feel like which is a good spot to sit in a certain way. I just felt like his R&B should be more direct, so more its own thing. I feel like Zayn figured his thing out was R&B, and his sounds amazing. His R&B is more trappy, more like running notes, and more kind of like relaxed. Like you want to smoke something, you can really get into Zayn kind of direction, but still has a heart, has a lot of things inside of it that he's actually speaking of, and he stays in that bubble. I feel like Liam is still trying to find his way, but I really, really like him. I have a lot of faith in what he's gonna do. Hips Don't Lie is really good. I like the message of Tell Your Friends. Pretty much talking about how he wants his girlfriend to kind of fight for him, like defend him against her friends. She's not really saying anything, and they have a lot of negative things to say. Say It All, It's Okay. Talking about how they should say more things, be more honest with each other, but I couldn't really catch it. Rude Hours is his first direct sex song. Pretty much talking about how he wants to have sex inside the hotel, and it was just interesting. It's nice. There's another level of it that needs to be hit. I appreciate his Living Forever featuring Live Forever featuring Cheat Codes. It would work. I just think that it it just sounds like a lot of cheat codes direction where they don't really kind of, it sounds like a song that they kind of threw at him. It's like, or he gave the song, he has a title of the song, and he's like, they're like, here's the production, you know? It just sounds very same. Like, I felt like I could find that production somewhere else. I do like the message, like, he's been reckless and kind of living his own thing, but if he falls in love with this girl that he actually wants so bad that he's like, I will literally start living more responsibly just so I can spend more time with this person. Really like it. Weekend was really okay. Like, he sounds a lot like Omarion for some reason in the beginning. It took me a double take to realize, just like, oh my god, did he just feature Morion on this? But he didn't. My highlights I do like was, Both Ways, which I know it's controversial because somebody was talking about how it was like, it's pretty much talking about how he likes his girlfriend's bisexual and she likes it both ways, and she also likes to bring in threesomes into the house and everything, and he likes that about her, and he's like, if there's more people, bring them all, so he's down for orgies. The question is, which is, I feel like some straight guys don't really kind of miss that part of the reality of 3-ways and 4-ways and orgies, is it all just women? Is it all just women? Is it all, because if she goes both ways, I'm sure she doesn't want just one guy, one dick in there. Like, I'm sure she wants more than just one. Like, I would, if I was bisexual. If I'm bisexual, I want an orgy. I want an orgy. I want guys, some guys that used to be girls that used to be guys. Like, I want an all. If I'm open like that, I'm gonna be open. And I feel like that's kind of like one critique about that. My personal critique is that he's a vision of him saying like, oh, bring more, like bring more girls for you or for her, or like, what's the point of this? Because one dick ain't gonna fix it all. Anyway, other than that, I like the beat. I like the production. I think the production is really, really nice. Other highlights is I like that he put it on Stripped Down with Quavo, written with Ed Sheeran. I like that was his first single. Not my favorite song. But all his other songs kind of just goes thrown at the end, which I feel like it's just like, those are good songs but I wish I didn't know about them, or else I would have been way more raving about this album. But I feel like it's just like, it just doesn't feel like there's enough. Like, there's better than, I know, like, First Time actually is much more, I like First Time. It was really good. It gave me an associate of different things. I feel like he kind of went more to the wall with it, but I feel like with this one, just like, it's a little safe, you know? Like, it's a little same topic, you know? I don't really know him, but I feel like he's way even better than this, and maybe that's just a taste of what he is, and he's gonna give us a little more, or find his place. That's what it feels like. I feel like he's trying to find where he belongs, and I know he will eventually. Harry did, Zayn did, Louis, I don't know what his idea, where he's trying to go. What's the other one? Niall kind of found it with the acoustics, but anyway, I love Get Low. I love Polaroid. Those are really good one. Familiar was really, really good. Bedroom Flim's okay. All I Want for Christmas was a little depressing, which is, I noticed a lot of people are doing a lot of depressing songs for Christmas, which is kind of just like, I get the holiday part of it's gone. Anywho, it's okay. I really, really was really really ready for this album, but it just didn't really give me enough. And I'm sure that he's not really getting much talk because of Harry Styles. His album came literally a week after his, which really, really sucks. But anyway, I give this album a 5 out of 10. He definitely is better than what this is presenting. I'm glad his EP out. I'm glad he's doing songs. I have my favorites in them. I just think there's more he can do. There's better. It was way less. It was anticlimactic, and then I wanted more of it, more of something that he's missing. Anyway, leave a comment below. Tell me what you thought. Maybe you think differently. Maybe you actually like some of the songs. Please argue your case. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.